How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the dark web browser, what it is it safe, and how you can use it and use it more safely. Now, the Tor browser, or the Onion router, is a network that anonymizes web traffic to provide truly private web browsing. The Tor browser hides your IP address and browsing activity by redirecting web traffic through a series of different routers known as nodes. Now, because Tor hides browsing activity and blocks tracking, it's used by whistleblowers, journalists, and others who want to protect their privacy online. Now, is it safe? Well, the Tor browser is generally considered safe and secure thanks to the Onion routing protocol that encrypts your data and hides your IP address. But Tor does have some vulnerabilities, and as with any browser, Tor remains vulnerable to online threats, ranging from malware and phishing scams. Now, knowing how to safely use Tor means using it alongside other cybersecurity tools. Now, earlier I mentioned nodes, and although your traffic is encrypted on Tor, your ISP can still see that you're connected to Tor. Plus, Tor cannot protect against tracking at the entry and exit nodes of its network. So anyone who owns and operates the entry node will see your real IP address, and at the exit node, your decrypted traffic is vulnerable to interception. And also, because you're using your real IP address to access the Tor browser and the dark web, your ISP can tell that your own IP address is accessing the entry node of the Tor browser, and therefore it might put you on a bit of a watch list, since the dark web is generally associated with illicit activities. And so, to keep yourself away from such headaches, what you want to do is combine it with another cybersecurity tool, which is called a virtual private network, which will encrypt your traffic by accessing servers that are encrypted and secured by the provider offering all these servers. Now, there are a bunch of VPNs in the industry, and the market is quite a bit oversaturated. So, it can be difficult to pick a VPN that is actually worth its salt. And not to mention that a lot of VPNs collect data on their users and sell it to third-party companies. So you want to make sure you're using a good, reliable VPN. And so I went ahead and tested over a couple of dozen VPNs, and I've narrowed it down to these three as the best overall. They all vary in budgets and features, so pick and choose depending on your own situation and what you're looking for out of your VPN and your own budget and preferences, of course. So what you're going to do is simply connect your VPN to any server, really. It doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and demonstrate using ExpressVPN. Now, once I'm connected, as you can tell, now I'm connected, and I'll go ahead and just go to my IP finder, and you'll notice that it'll say I am in Chicago because I'm connected to the Chicago server with ExpressVPN. And now that I have an IP address from the VPN provider, I know that my traffic cannot be intercepted. Everything I'm doing is encrypted. My ISP has no idea what I'm doing at this point. Because to my ISP, my IP address has no traffic, and I'm using the IP address provided to me by ExpressVPN. And now, of course, after having downloaded the Tor browser, you'll have a folder that looks like this, and then you can just establish the connection with the Tor browser safely and more securely, and you can just connect. And at this point, you'll be sure that your ISP has no idea what you're doing online. And not only are you encrypting your entry node and exit node on your Tor browser, you're also encrypting your entire device. So whatever application you may be using that requires internet, nobody can tell what you're doing. You can download files and share them safely, including peer-to-peer activities and torrents. You can browse the internet, especially if you're in a censorship-heavy country. You can browse the internet without your ISP or authorities being on your tail. You can bypass all kinds of geo-restrictions, including the geo-restrictions that block streaming services, so you can access all kinds of streaming services. And with these VPNs, you can rest assured that you're in fact in good hands, since they all have a strict no-logs policy that is independently audited by third parties. And that means that third-party security companies examine the privacy policy of Express, Nord, and Surfshark and produce a report that shows that these providers are upholding their no-logs policy, meaning that they have evidence in these reports concluding that these providers do not collect information on their users. So that is pretty much it for this video. Again, if you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to pricing and discounts in the description down below if you want to get straight to that. And you'll find full reviews if you'd like to learn more about the privacy policy, speed, streaming and torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features. And in case you're not satisfied with any of these VPNs for whatever reason, you can get yourself the refund through the 30-day money-back guarantee. Besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.